Most people grow older, not wiser. They stack years and not lessons. They confuse living with learning, and that's why so many feel stuck. Remaining a student to life isn't about humility for show, it's about survival. The world doesn't pause for the comfortable, it rewards the curious. A student doesn't assume mastery, they assume there's more to understand. That mindset keeps you awake in a world that tries to numb you, because the moment you think you've got it all figured out, life will hand you a new problem written in a language you never learned. The only way through it is curiosity, not pride. The truth is, most people aren't students anymore. They're spectators. They scroll instead of study. They repeat instead of reflect. They look for answers that make them feel right, not the ones that make them grow. But life doesn't honor opinions. It honors awareness. You can't evolve if you're unwilling to be wrong. Being a student to life means you study people without judgment. You study your failures without shame. You even study your emotions, not to suppress them, but to understand what they're teaching you. Anger teaches you about boundaries. Fear teaches you about preparation. Jealousy teaches you about potential. Every emotion is a teacher if you're willing to listen. Philosophers call this practical wisdom. Learning not just through books, but through living. You learn when you make decisions, see the outcomes, and ask yourself why. You learn when you fail and trace your steps backwards. You learn when you succeed and refuse to get drunk off the praise. The true student knows success teaches less than failure, because success tells you what worked once, not what will work again. The reason most people plateau isn't because they reach their limit, it's because they stop asking questions. The child who once asked why about everything grows into an adult who accepts everything as is. But the mind that keeps asking why never decays. It stays sharp and it stays alive. Learning isn't a phase of life, it's the point of it. The universe is a book too big to finish, but also too rich to stop reading. You'll never know everything, but you can always know more than you did yesterday. That's the quiet power of a student. Not perfection, but progression. So remain a student, not just in what you do, but in who you are. Study yourself, study others, study life as if it's a puzzle with infinite layers. The more you learn, the clearer the picture becomes. Not because the world changes, but because your eyes finally do.